This is how inflation can truly benefit homeowners and investors. Inflation has been in the news a lot lately. The subject usually carries a negative connotation, and for good reason. We don't want things to cost more, especially if we're not making more money as prices are rising. However, when it comes to real estate, inflation isn't a bad thing. Investing in real estate is actually a good way to hedge against inflation. This is because inflation causes your home prices to increase. If you own a home and you have a mortgage, you're paying a certain fixed amount. But the value of your house starts going up with inflation, which is building you instant equity. So that's a wonderful thing. As long as you're staying in your home for a long period of time, the worth of your home has gone up. Now, with prices going up, it isn't costing you more each month. Your price is remaining the same. Well, the same thing goes for rentals. A lot of investors out there own rentals, and their rental income is now increasing. So that's always a great thing when you're an investor. The more money you can make, that's your goal. Inflation can be a positive thing for people who own real estate. It can be problematic for prospective buyers a little. If you're trying to buy a new home and interest rates are rising a little, it's going to cost you a tidbit more. Interest rates are not rising into outrageous amounts. They're increasing very slowly, and it's barely affecting your buying power. But so don't let that stop you from buying a house ever. But I can tell you, with interest rates rising a little, a lot of buyers' perspective is that, oh no, they're going to be so high, it's not a great time to buy. And that's really not true. Interest rates are still at historical low rates. It's still a wonderful time to buy a house, so don't let that scare you. One of the problems we do have with inflation would be the cost of materials if you're looking at new construction. Unfortunately, new construction has been hit pretty heavily over the last couple of years with the pandemic, with supply chains, very problematic getting supplies. That has definitely affected us. And then the cost of lumber and everything from roofing to every single part of a house when you're building has gone up for sure. So therefore, if you are buying a house, a new construction house, it's going to cost you a little bit more. In my opinion, and what the economists are saying is that over the next 5 years, you can expect prices to increase. Whether they're right or wrong, I don't know, but that is what their projection is, that over the next 5 years, $350,000 house is expected to increase up to in the next 5 years, up to $90,000 to $100,000 in 5 years on a $350,000 house. So if you are buying a new construction house, you can exponentially see the profit and equity you could make in the long run. Well, I hope that this was informative to you. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions. And I would love to hear from you.